3-3. Not having a great season. Marlins are 8.5 games out of the playoffs or lead.
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Into the box now, Chad Mantle, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Not having a great season, but
number 5.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Woody Francis, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Striding in, Ray Pryor. He went deep in the contest last night. And this one's in the dirt.
Oh, of course.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Starts.
In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone
better than
anybody.
pitch.
I shouldn't say better. I should say more
strikeouts
than anybody in the league.
So he sets him down swinging. Ray Pryor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
0-2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball high to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No. Digging in, Mario Pereira. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Mario Pereira.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic.
4 outs, 4 Ks.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
At the plate, Ronald Hines. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle.
Get it, Kenny.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Pedro Moya, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. And this is low, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. Unlucky that time, and that ball will. Standing in, Javier Montalvo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And he misses there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. Hit to short. Matthiasen scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Wow.
At the plate, Rtts.
Batting 9th.
First delivery to him on the way. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Chad Mantle. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Big Dog Bobo.
Pitcher, Big Dog Bobo.
And that misses, ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one.
Oh, for sure he's going to throw me something in the strike zone there.
From the stretch. And there's ball two now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball three.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Yeah, give me my pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Ooh.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Hit on the ground to short.
Go home, baby.
And
Go
that's
home.
through into left to base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Striding in once again, Christopher
batting,
McCauley.
Center fielder, Christopher McCauley.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marlins. Left fielder.
Runners are at first and second with
Come
one
on,
away.
man, don't put into a double play.
Slowly hit to
Oh,
first.
he hit
I
into
don't
a
think
double
they can
play.
get two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in, Kenny Mathiasen. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Kenny
Runners
Matheson.
at the corners, 2 men out.
Come on, Kenny, get me home.
And this is
you
popped up.
bum.
Back behind second. Moya is there for it. And that ends the inning.
At least I got home a run.
Ready for another chance? Woody
Leading off for St.
Francis.
Louis.
He'll lead things
Catcher,
off here in this one-run
Woody
contest.
Francis.
First pitch of the inning is
That's a
taken
ball?
low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Okay.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Nice catch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Ray
batting,
Pryor.
center
He's
fielder.
0 for 1 thus
Ray
far.
Pryor.
On the ground up the middle.
Come on, Kenny. Good
In
throw.
time to first, and there are 2 away.
Like
Here's
3
Randall
good throws
Grichuk.
Kenny's
Comes
gotten
into
today.
this at bat 0
The
for
right
1 in
He
the
has
ball
an
game.
error by now.
Randall Richett.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's
Ooh,
nowhere
that's bad.
close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike 1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
The problem is
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Mario Pereira. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Mario Pereira.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Hines. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Ooh.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. McCauley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Let's catch, Chris.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Shortstop, Pedro Moya.
First delivery to him on the way. Pedro Moya stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the
Come
middle.
On. Come on.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
How good.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle.
Yeah,
He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Now batting, the first baseman, Javier Montalvo.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Javier Montalvo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Big Dog Bobo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Bobo.
And now a pitch on the way. Tap down the line. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
There we go.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Now batting.
Ready once
Center
again,
fielder,
Christopher
Christopher
McCauley.
McCauley.
Here comes the 0-1 on the ground to the left
There we
side.
go.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Now batting.
Here's Jake
Left
Marisnick.
fielder.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Marisnick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Here we go. Now it's going to be strikeout, strikeout, and I'm not going to get home.
Digging in once again, Kenny
The batter,
Matthiasen.
number 10,
Third trip to the plate for
shortstop,
him here tonight.
Kenny
0 for 2 at this
Matthiasen.
point. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit toward the
There
hole.
we go.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend the lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rtts. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
in
for
their
St.
half
Louis.
of the 6th as they
Pitcher,
look to shake things up
Rtts.
here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has
So
been
my run was the only one
non-existent
that got
today.
home.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point.
You guys
One
on
hit through
base.
5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready for another shot now, Chad Mantle.
batting.
And he's likely just
Second
trying to put
baseman,
one in play here.
Chad
0 for 2 with a pair of
Mantle.
strikeouts thus far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Chavez is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Woody Francis.
Now batting.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Woody
And now the Marlins
Francis.
bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Aquino on the move, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Ray Pryor. He'll lead it
Leading
off
off
here
for
as we
St. Louis.
begin inning number
Center
7.
fielder, Ray Pryor.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3
right
put out
fielder,
for out number
33.
1.
Randall Richard.
First delivery to him on the way. Randall Grichuk Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Matthiasen gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Mario Pereira. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. In there, strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. High in the air into shallow left center. Marisnik is under it, and that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Big dog Bobo. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
It's a crappy bounce, but
digging in and looking for more. Christopher McCauley, a couple of singles to his credit thus far.
McCauley.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it
Damn
be
it.
2 to second
Even
for
have
1 on to
step
first
lead.
as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back. Striding into the box, Ronald Hines. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Hines.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Pedro Moya, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the pitch. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of
That
how
was
well
filthy.
he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that
there
time.
goes the catcher.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Salvador Perez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
A high fastball is in there. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get back in safely. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
0-2, here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 0-2 home. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's another 1-2. That's popped up, now towards short right field. Chavez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Scotty Ivy will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 309 is the average entering play. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Marlins lead it 2-0. Stand Chad Mantle. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
That's a bad pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marisnick is under it.
Because he didn't get all that.
1 away. Ready for another shot now. Woody Francis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there,
I hit him with a curveball in the first inning.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Swing and a liner.
Yeah.
Quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Ready once again, Ray Pryor. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And this is fouled at the plate. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off.
Got him!
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total
Two hitters.
dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Big Dog Bobo earns win number 4 on the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
Hall of
MLB
Fame
The Show.
also.
And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs and only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
The Atlanta Braves are always dogging me when I pitch. Somebody wipe those smiles off the smug faces of those Marlins fans, please. All right, let's play another game. Loss.
A check-in call from an agent to a pitcher who's been on fire in the spring.
Been embarrassing a lot of professional hitters with all those strikeouts, Sean. What can I do? I got skills. Yeah, my command has been pretty good so far. Anything need my attention in your world? No, what's up, man? I'd like to move on from Miami if I could.
A previously discussed issue is taken up again.
We just cannot demand a trade with such a long time until you're a free agent eligible. I'm going to be looking for options for you as usual, but we're both going to have to be patient about it. If I can finesse something, I will, but give me some time. All right, buddy. That's why you're my agent. Get me out of Miami.
Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Luis Samuel, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out, but he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team,
he takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Ray Curry is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Alcantara rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
And I give up a run in the first inning of the next
Stepping
game.
in, Arthur Nakayama, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Well hit. Deep down the right field line.
Foul.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in 3 spot. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact
goodness,
that
they're
he's hit
crushing
4
my
bombs
curveball
in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch.
Get him.
I think he's ready
Get
to
him.
do some more damage.
Got him.
Is
He's
in
out.
time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been first and third with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring
Oh,
crew
my
there.
God.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, There's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the stretch. Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Wow.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth, foul balls.
And
got him with
we'll
the
have to leave it
curveball.
there as this is strike
The
3.
hit I've been
and
getting
that
beat
will
up on.
retire the
Pitch I've been
side.
getting beat up
A's
with.
have to settle for just the 1.
3 hits,
We'll
1
move
run.
to the 2nd inning here in Oakland.
Feel
It's
lucky.
the A's 1. Standing in, Samuel Perez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Perez.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Okay, great call.
A 1 pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0-2, here it comes. On the ground to third. And he's retired 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
McCauley is right there. 2 gone. At the plate, Miguel Cruz, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Cruz.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home
I'm
plate.
not going to get to a bat. DH rules in effect.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. At the plate, Eddie Rodriguez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Eddie Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And gone up into the second deck.
Wow.
So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year.
434
and the A's have grabbed a
feet.
2-1 lead.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit, knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter. But you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Wow. Like 15, 20 rows up in the second deck.
Standing in now, Arismendi Alcantara. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding in once again, Ray Curry.
Number 14. Ray.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Arthur Nakayama is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to
catch it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 18.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
To 2-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And the pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Oh, they didn't call it a swing.
Ready for another chance? Samuel Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Chavez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Again, he sends it out of play. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Miguel Cruz is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Into the box, Eddie Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
That was close.
Digging in once again, Arismendi Alcantara. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Ooh, we tied the game up. All I gotta do is not lose it now.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Opposite field to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that leads us right to our Oakland leaderboard as we see that his season total is good for second best on the club. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop,
Arthur Nakayama stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Got him.
Got him.
He goes down on strikes for the third
he's throwing a terrible pitch.
What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. a pitcher's pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland through 5. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder Stephen Crawford.
In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far.
Oh, look at the diving stop.
What a play!
He's out.
Wow. Yeah. Too low.
Now at the plate, Samuel Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Chavez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Wow.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Number 4.
Into the box now, Miguel Cruz.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Eli Mateo trots in from the bullpen. 4-2 the final score tonight. Luis Samuel with his 4th win this season. Kevin Villalobos records the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan.
Way to go, teammate.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Okay. Loss, loss, win, loss, loss.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Dusty Cervantes starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last three outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Coming to the plate now, Damian Butcher. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get one win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, I'm going to tell you a secret. This may be the best hitting ballpark in all of baseball. The weather's going to be great because you have a roof. You can control the weather. In the summer, it flies here in Wisconsin. But on top of that, this ballpark, what a great background to hit in. The ball jumps. This is a hidden secret, a hidden treasure for hitters.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Hiroyuki Saito is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marisnik is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Kevin Davies. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. A called strike on the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Cruz, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Diego Murillo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Diego Murillo.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Wow.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Little chopper back to the mound. 1 away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else.
Oh, and
Oh
while
my
we
God,
talked,
I hit
that
him.
pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Aaron Lozano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Batting eighth, first baseman.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to...
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Catch.
Standing in, Dusty Cervantes. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the 3rd. So stepping in, Big Dog Bobo. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Damn it.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Damian Butcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Butcher.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Ricky Miklas.
Number 8, Ricky Miklas.
And he just misses with a curveball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A shot down the first baseline.
Aww.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Striding in, Hiroyuki Saito. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Kevin Davies drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end Milwaukee. Digging in to try it again, Diego Murillo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's set down, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Godwin.
Second baseman, Stephen.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Ready for another chance, Aaron Lozano.
Now batting, third baseman.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Into the box now, Big Dog Bobo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Big Dog Bobo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Christopher McCauley will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Back up the middle. Butcher up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Brad.
Stepping in, Derek Montoya comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Derek Montoya.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Misses, ball two. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Irizarry is there. One out. Stepping up to the plate, Dusty Cervantes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dusty
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
In for strike two. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Ready for another shot now. Damian Butcher. No hits in two trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just a bit low, ball three. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
Grounder down the line at third. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. 6th inning coming up. Digging in and looking for more, Ricky Miklas. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that's dead center for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Marisnick. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Hiroyuki Saito. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fouled straight back. The next 0-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
So we got him looking there. Hiroyuki Saito goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. So striding forward now, Big Dog Bobo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Grounded weakly to the left. And a barehanded pickup. Oh, but he beats it out. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with one gone. Ready once again, Christopher McCauley. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Settling in now, Diego Murillo. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Ready now, Stephen Godwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hold a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Under it is Marisnick, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Aaron Lozano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Tapper up the line. Comes set with the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a fastball just a bit up, and through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. At the plate, Derek Montoya. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Irizarry has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1. So striding in, Dallas Jacobs, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Damian Butcher, fourth trip
Now
to the
batting.
plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ricky Miklas is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anders ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Hiroyuki Saito. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Kevin Davies comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base,
I just hit the tying run.
Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. George
changes for
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it.
For me. Good job, George. Good job. 8 1/3, 10 strikeouts, 4 hits. No runs. That'll help the ERA.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. The best major league pitchers never stop working to improve.
You got to do training in a minute, so this should be interesting at Hall of Fame level. Damn it. All right. Huh? That's why I tried it and tell you it is working great. And it's not burning it so fast. Okay. Looked into a good one. .173 and 28, 3,300 strikeouts.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Now at the plate, Charles Regan. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Matthiasen will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Hideki Kita. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Hideki Kita.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Hideki Kita is the second out of the opening frame.
Number 4, George
into the windup and the pitch. George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Stepping in, Taylor Kaiser. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Taylor Kaiser.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw to first. He is out.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 2 quick outs here in the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
Third baseman number 16, Cesar
sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now, Roger Campos. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So digging in now, Rodney Torres. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So stepping in, Eric Costa.
Batting 9th, pitcher Eric Costa.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. He's down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in, Big Dog Bobo. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
fouled back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Torres will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Charles Regan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Hideki Kida. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
There's a little number. The third baseman charged. He barehanded it. Just wasn't able to put enough on it to get the hitter. But, man, I love the play. And if it hit him, oh, my gosh, he'll take that hit all day long.
George Springer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Standing in now, 34. Taylor Kaiser. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped at the plate, but it gets foul. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another chance. Avisail Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Roger Campos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rodney Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rodney Torres becomes the second out here in inning number 5. In now, Eric Costa.
Pitcher.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in, Big Dog Bobo.
The pitcher, Big Dog Bobo.
First offering on its way. Way out in front.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. They're ready once again. Charles Regan. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
The 2-1 on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Bottom part of the order. Digging in to try it again. Big dog Bobo. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot.
Stepping into the box, Taylor Kaiser. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Irizarry ranging back at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Schaefer is there on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you. Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Headset died.
Stepping into the box, Roger Campos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And this is fouled back and out of play.
All right, the headset's back on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out with the man at first. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one, still down by a count of. Francisco Cordero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Francisco
6 innings, 13 strikeouts, 2 runs. It's a masterpiece, if you ask me.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but
And the
even
win?
more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7
And
innings.
this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Big Dog Bobo
Boy,
earns his
yeah.
6th winning decision in this one as he struck out.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Of Queens in Flushing, New York. Welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Adrian Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
At the plate, Jermaine Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And he lays off there 1-0. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom and slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They got to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Schaefer has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, David hand, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
At the plate, Antonio De Jesus. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Striding in, Carmen Valentin comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Chavez is there for it. 1 out. Digging in, Angel Espinoza.
Catcher Angel Espinoza.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Miguel Sanchez. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Irizarry is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
For Miami. Pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Big Dog Bobo. 9-1-2 due up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gene Segura.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Adrian Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Ready for another chance? Jermaine Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jermaine Smith.
What are they talking about?
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Marisnick is there and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Striding in once again, David Tan. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Digging in, Antonio De Jesus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner.
Oh.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Up next
In
for
now,
the Mets.
Carmen Valentin, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air out to left field. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Angel Espinosa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing grounder to the right side. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a. Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Dog Bobo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Hard on the ground towards short. One there. On to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play. Standing in, Miguel Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Sanchez.
High in the air into shallow left center. Marisnick is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 9,
Gene Segura is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Aquino moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adrian Gonzalez.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason. Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order, go. Ready for another shot now. Jermaine Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Aaron Altair. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Wow.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Into the box now, David Tan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in and looking for more, Antonio De Jesus, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And another foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So 1 run, no hits.
Dang it.
Stepping into the box, Carmen Valentin. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Miguel Sanchez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that one right down Main Street. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Hit hard down the line.
No.
And a diving try at third, but it's past him. A fair ball.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one gets away.
Unreal.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Christopher McCauley will pinch hit here, and he's a 2-0 finish today. The New York Mets earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Adrian Gonzalez with his 4th win this season. Big Dog Bobo takes the loss despite working.
Terrible. No help.
Unearned runs cost this pitcher a win. It stings when a game slips away that shouldn't have. An empathetic coach offers support and encouragement.
12.5 games out. Yeah, I'm way down there. Got one. I don't know the bats to be in. I'm done.